Stealth was changed pretty much since my last video about stealth, so I had to make another. This video was pretty hard and took much time to make, so your support by leaving likes and comments will be appreciated. All time codes will be in description and comments as previous time. But before we start, I need to mention one thing, which I wanted to mention in previous stealth guide, but I thought the developers gonna fix or change it. So the only thing that NPCs are able to see is your head, which means if they will see only your legs or body, they won't be able to detect you. In this way, you can hide your head inside of wall and no one will see you. First of all, we're gonna start from the most boring, detection distances. We have normal detection distance, alerted detection distance, and dead body detection distance. Normal detection distance is a distance on which NPCs can you detect while compound has stealth status. Detection distance will be reduced during nighttime and also if your character is lying. Going crouch won't reduce it. However, if you will be under some light source during nighttime, NPCs will detect you on the same distances as during daytime. There are also some exceptions about nighttime distance reducing POD faction. Special shotgun has the same detection distance during nighttime, and special with sniper have much smaller distance reduced. Alerted detection distance. When NPC get alert status, their detection distance will be increased, especially in nighttime. There are two ways how they can get this status. First, compound got raid status. And second, NPC's fear meter reached 100%. Dead body detection distance. I think there is not much to explain. But all these distances that I showed you will be during the sunniest weather. In real-time game editor it's called clear sky. And this weather doesn't affect distances at all. If you look at the sky and you will see sunny weather without any clouds, that means you got the worst weather for stealth. So now I'm gonna show you other weather profiles. We have 10 levels of detection reduced by weather. The one you saw was level 0. In level 1 we have Verona clear sky profile. If you look at the sky, weather will be still sunny, but there will be some clouds. It doesn't reduce distances too much, and it doesn't reduce dead body detection distance during daytime. In level 2 we have Overcast 1 profile, and still no dead body detection distance reduced during day. If you look at the sky you will see more clouds, and sky will be less visible. In level 3 we have Overcast 2. Even bigger detection distance reduced, but still no effect on dead bodies during day. Level 4. Overcast 3. Bigger detection distance reduced, situation about dead bodies is the same, and during this weather clouds will be grey. Level 5. Rain 1 profile. And here we already have some dead body detection reduce, but only in case of 2 smokers. Weather will look like Overcast 3, but with a small rain. Level 6. We have 2 profiles here, Rain 2 and Fog 1. Just bigger detection reduce overall, and of dead bodies for smokers. Rain 2 looks the same as previous, rain just becomes heavier. Talking about how Fog 1 looks like, you might notice that you don't see mountains clearly. You still might see them, but mostly just shapes. Level 7. Rain 3. Situation about dead body detection didn't really change. During rain-free weather, rain will be heavier, and you almost won't be able to see sky. And also your screen will have some grey shade. Level 8. Storm 1 and Fog 2. Here we have some dead body detection distance reduced for auto rifleman and heavy auto in POD faction. During Fog 2 mountains will be less visible, and on the clouds you will still see some white shade. During Storm 1, obviously there will be storm, and clouds will be almost fully grey. Level 9. Storm 2 and Fog 3. Here we have dead body detection distance reduced for all NPCs except special from POD faction, and marksman with sniper for both factions. During Fog 3 you will notice that seeing anything on medium long distance became much harder. Storm 2 will be even worse, and level 10, the last one. Storm 3 profile. Dead body detection distance reduced for everyone except snipers with marksmen. And the biggest detection distance reduced overall. I don't even think that I need to describe how this weather looks like, you almost see no shit around yourself. We're finally done with these distances, but not all of them actually. But if knowing distances during different weather profiles might be not that important, knowing distances which will be next is exactly opposite. Firstly, movement sound. If you will be loud enough, NPC will detect you. However, they still must see you. They hear running up to 60 feet, walking and standing up to 40 feet, crouching, lying, and using mouse wheel stances will make you silent. Talking about running and walking, the shorter distance will be, the faster detection meter will be filled up. Shooting sound. NPC hear your gunshots without suppressor up to 700 feet and with suppressor up to 130 feet. The only thing that affects these distances is how long your weapon, because shooting sound will be closer in this way. It doesn't matter which caliber you use. However, there is exception for smokers. They can hear your gunshots only on shorter distances. And if you watched my previous video about stealth, you remember that NPCs could hear that you killed someone nearby. So now you can forget about it. Even if you kill someone nearby and dead body will be behind the wall for example, They will hear that, but they won't do anything about it. Next is different interactions with surface, which includes different things that you control: melee hits, bullet hits, breaching, and vehicle driving. Talking about melee and bullet hits, it also includes hitting NPCs. All these things can be heard up to 30 feet, and it will make NPCs to look in direction of sound. Taking down NPCs doesn't make any sound at all. In this way you can kill NPCs right behind of others. Next is really important. When you tried stealth, you probably had such moments that when one NPC shot you a few times, some NPC from opposite part of compound starts using radio right after that. And the reason is that NPCs can hear shots of other NPCs on distance up to 800 feet, and smokers up to 400. So not only your shots can fill fear meter, but shots of NPCs as well. And some things which might be useful to know. Bagging dead body takes 3 seconds, and dead bodies disappear by themselves after 60 seconds. Which means if you killed someone and someone saw that but he is too far away, there is no need to do anything here. He simply won't have enough time to get there. And before moving to fear meter, they slightly changed detection meter. Once detection meter will reach 75%, NPC will look in your direction. So if you will be behind of NPC and detection meter will reach 75%, for example with movement sound, he will turn around. Next thing is that you can use environment to hide yourself. Trees, bushes, or anything that looks like bush can hide you from enemies. And they improve smoke grenades, you can use them as well. Talking about ways of alert, there is only one: radio. If fear meter will reach 100% or NPCs will report dead body, they will use radio. After update, all NPCs got radio. So now let's talk about fear meter itself. So which things can increase fear meter and how much? How much it will increase depends on distance. The shorter distance, the more fear meter will be filled. Except the case when they spot dead body. Hitting objects with bullets will fill up fear meter up to 7%. Breaking window up to 12%. Hitting objects with melee up to 25%. Deployables up to 30%. It might be glow sticks, flares, and grenades. Breaching up to 35%. When NPCs spot dead body, it will fill fear meter by 40%. Don't forget that if he's gonna report it, he will use radio right after. Flashbang is up to 50%, and frag grenade is up to 75%. Shooting nearby can increase fear meter up to 75%. Dealing any damage or flashing with a flashbang will increase fear meter to its maximum. In both cases, NPCs will use radio. And also, as I mentioned before, fear meter can be increased by shots of other NPCs. If it will be some rifleman, they will hear this almost instantly. But if it will be some NPC with a weapon with lower rate of fire, like sniper for example, you will have more time to kill them without any consequences. And there are two ways how you can decrease fear meter. Either you can wait, how much you need to wait depends on faction, or you need to kill everyone who heard or saw your actions. And everything looks pretty easy on paper. However, there is one interesting thing about dead body detection. First of all, dead body can be spotted by few NPCs at the same time. In this case, fear meter will be increased even more than 40%. Secondly, the same body can be spotted few times by the same NPC, which actually seems more like a bug than a game mechanic.
Is that guy okay? Is that guy okay?
So in this way, fear meter can reach maximum just because you killed only one NPC. So even if NPCs are too far away to report dead body, you'll still need to be careful. Avoid killing NPCs in open areas, at least if you won't be able to bag them. And before ending this video, here's some useful tips. If you want to have more chances to stealth compound, you should do that at night. If you paid attention to numbers that I showed you in first part, you notice that most of the enemies have short detection distance during night. Especially it will be useful on some fort. And the last tip, on close distances, if you need to shoot someone, use your pistol instead. So here we have M4 and new pistol. Look at their damage. So what's the difference between them? You will answer that pistol has more damage. And I will answer you back that it's not just more damage, that's a wall on top potential. So you see, in this game we have NPCs with more than 100 HP. So some M4 won't be able to one-tap 110 HP and 115 HP, which you can meet pretty often. But pistols can do that. Not really on long distance of course, and most of pistols won't be able to one-tap 115 HP. So for stealth I would recommend to use new pistol V320, which has the biggest range among pistols with 9mm, or you can try better option, use P45. For now use P45 is a king among pistols for stealth. It one-taps 110 HP on longer distance and it one-taps 115 HP. M45 would be a much better option, but it doesn't have suppressor. So that's all for today, I hope you found this video useful, and if you actually did, you can leave a like and some comment, it helps a lot with video promotion. Join my Discord server with builds, tier list and also useful information. If you really like my content, you can support me on Boosty, so I'll be more motivated to make videos, and see you next time.